Previously on Town Hall 9 Free to Play, we dropped the hammer and upgraded to Town Hall 9. Joe got the Archer Queen and started her level 2 upgrade. Today, we're going to start upgrading the most important buildings to boost your army's power and the reasons why. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe. Welcome back for episode 2 of the Town Hall 9 Free to Play, and check out all that awesome progress in less than a day. Wait a minute. That's not the right base. We need to fix that real quick. There we are. We got the same base, but we got a major problem with the base. We don't have expos. So, unfortunately, that has to be changed back to what we previously had. And so we've been pretty busy for the last 24 hours. I've spent a lot of time in game, guys, so do not be fooled. Like, this is a lot of gameplay. This requires a lot of time. We've done some wall pieces. We got the queen up to level 5. So the queen is level 5, but how did we do that? Thank you, magic items. 4 builder's potions and 1 hero book later, and we have the queen at level 5. And we've also got our storages maxed out at level 11. They cannot go any higher than this. They are topped out right there. So all of our gold storages and all of our elixir storages are finished. Now, this really kind of puts us in a predicament. We got the new the new defenses built. But we're going to need to start working on our offense, because in order to start doing some of the awesome strategies like Witch Slap and the Hog Rider armies and the Lalo armies, we have to upgrade multiple buildings in order to get to that point. So today's video is going to be about that very thing. But first, let's get into our question of the day. So for our question of the day, we have a few questions that I kind of want to tap in on really quick. So we got one from 116 Romans here asking, how does the quick train army numbers get its labels? And so if you go into your quick train tab and you look at the armies that are saved, you can select that one option there, the actual name, and you can rename the army, type whatever you want it to be, and hit OK. That's how you do that. And then the other question that I want to address is from Grant. Question of the day, do you think many people will drop out of Legends or drop trophies in general for Town Hall 13? So obviously, guys, there's been a lot of teasing. There's been some Easter eggs. If you didn't catch the video that was posted yesterday, Winter Jam is here. There is a different looking Town Hall in there. It looks way different. It looks like a different color. It does not look like anything related to what's currently in the game right now. So we are pretty much determining that there's going to be a Town Hall 13 in the upcoming weeks. Now, I am currently a Legend League player myself, and I am not one to go spend a bunch of money and gem my account, gem upgrades. And with it being a new Town Hall level, we can imagine there's going to be a new Town Hall. There's going to be new levels to the clan castle, laboratory, walls. The whole thing is going to probably be different. So more than likely, people are going to drop out of Legends League, minus the players that are going to spend a lot of money and gem their accounts up to max just to stay in Legends League. But I just don't value Legends League that much. There's still just as well of a loot bonus down in Titan League. That's probably where I'm going to end up, but we'll see how it plays out in the upcoming weeks and once we see what Town Hall 13 actually looks like. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely stay tuned for that, because I will be covering that as well. And if you have a question of your own, got it in the comments below and hashtag question of the day. So a lot of the content in this video is more related to the newer Town Hall 9 player. For those of you that are like experienced Town Hall 9s, you've been around for a while, you probably won't be interested in the contents in this video. We're going to definitely be working on some content in the upcoming future with some more strategies for you guys, touching in on a lot of the stuff that we've talked about previous many times over the years. But Town Hall 9 hasn't changed that much over the years, minus a few additions here and there. The Electro Dragon's presence down at Town Hall 9 is one of the biggest things, and this is where it kind of comes into play on. We want to boost our army up. We want to be able to carry more troops. We want to assist those heroes that we have. We have the king, and now we have the queen. So we want to be able to build that Witch Slap army, and we want to build that Hog Rider army, and the queen walk into Lalo, and all those really cool strategies that you see here on YouTube. A lot of my peers put out a lot of these videos on these really awesome strategies, but one of the biggest things that you miss is, as a new Town Hall 9, you cannot do those strategies just yet. You are still a Town Hall 8 until you start building these very things. So we're going to start out by building and upgrading our laboratory, and the reason should be pretty self-explanatory. It is so we can start upgrading troops. Now, we do have something currently in there. We will be done with that in about a day. I think that minion had about a day left on it. And then when we're done there, we're going to start working into some of the newer troops, or unlocking Baby Dragon. We got to unlock the Witch and stuff like that. So that is my first upgrade. We have 5 builders, now currently 4 builders. And so the next item that we're going to have to upgrade is so incredibly important. Do not hold off on it, is the clan castle. And so the clan castle is very important because you gain 5 additional housing space. And so with 30 housing space, you're going to be able to request electro dragons for defense. They're incredibly powerful. You can also request golems, lava hounds, more bowlers. You can take a P.E.K.K.A. and a giant. And so it really increases the amount of troops that you can take and the types of troops you can take. That's so incredibly important to identify. And then also the hit points goes up on it. So it takes about 2 days. Let's go ahead and put that down. And so we're going to be waiting a few days on these items, and we have to just unfortunately wait. I'm out of builders potions. There's nothing else I can do about that, but these are important upgrades that we should have started with. But it's really kind of, you know, player preference, whether you want to build the new defenses and get them down, get the queen, start working on her, or are you going to start working on these items right here. So the next item in line will definitely have to be the spell factory. And why is the spell factory so important? Well, you gain the jump spell and the freeze spell by upgrading this, and you also gain 2 additional spell slots. So you get spell storage capacity bumped up too, and then you also get some more hit points on that item. So let's go ahead and build that. It's going to take 3 days for this bad boy, and that is just, it's worth the wait. You got to have it. The jump spell is important. It comes into play in multiple strategies, considering the Witch Slap army. It really plays a tie there, as well as the freeze spell being available for Town Hall 9. So we're going to go ahead and put that down for 3 days and 12 hours, and that leaves us with exactly 2 builders. So that kind of really leaves us at a predicament. Like, am I going to continue to upgrade items, or am I going to work on something else? And so that really just kind of brings us out to these other items. You have 4 army camps that have to be done immediately. And why is that important? Because right now the housing space on our camps are exactly 200 housing space. And so by upgrading all 4 of these camps, it takes us up to 220 housing space, which grants us the ability to take more golems, or take witches, take more wizards, and really start working into those armies that we see here on YouTube, that we see the higher level players using, but we can't use them just yet. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and put down 1 for right now, and this is going to be my goal for the next couple of days, is upgrading these once these buildings finish. And in the meantime, I think I have enough to put my queen down, but let's relook that here in a second. Okay, so based on the information that we just talked about with the laboratory and the clan castle and the army camps and spell factory, I wanted to kind of just show you like the effects of the real deal. Like, what does it look like to have a max Town Hall 9 army? What does it look like? How does it feel? And so we've been playing with Town Hall 8 stuff for so long that it's really different to switch between Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9, and you get a little worn out over time trying to upgrade these things. So we found a base in Global. I know it's not fully maxed out, but let's just try out this Witch Slap army that I posted a few months ago, and let's see what we can do with it. Let's go ahead and start by dropping our queen. This is called the Queen Walk Witch Slap or whatever. I made a video on it, or actually a few videos a few months ago on this, and other people have posted videos on it as well. So I mean, it's really a easy army to work with. You got the golem, you got a Queen Walk, you got wizards, you got a king, and then you also have bowlers in the clan castle. But the point behind this and showing you this is, what is it like to have your jump spell? What is it like to have all the different things that are going on at the same time, as well as upgrading your troops? Now we do have a queen that we're about to lose. She's stuck on a wall, unfortunately, taking a lot of damage, so let's go ahead and use her ability. And they are fully maxed out heroes, so this is also a point of showing you, yes, you want to upgrade your troops. You want to definitely continue to progress with those troops and upgrading those heroes, because they're definitely worth it in the end. So King's taking a lot of damage from the expos. We did come from the bottom side of this base. We probably should have come up through the top, but it's okay. No clan castle troops. This is a global raid, and you'll notice with the witches that they bring a different dynamic to the game altogether. They're definitely one of those troops that can be considered a little overpowering. A lot of Town Hall 9 players, senior Town Hall 9 players, do not like the witches because they feel like they're a bit of a catch-all for everything, and in a way they kind of are. I don't really know. They're in the game and they are very viable, so definitely use them, but there are other armies that you can use as well. But again, this is just one army of many armies that you can use at Town Hall 9. Now we do have a queen that's still in the core level 11 that's holding on for dear life. She's going to be taking on my queen. queen. You see where the queen level comes into play. Level 30 battles it out and takes her out without the healers on her. But this is definitely an army that you should check out along with many others. And I just wanted to kind of give you an idea, show you what it looks like to have those witches and why you should push even harder to upgrade those buildings that we're talking about today. This is the army for your review, and let's get back into the video. Okay, so now that you've seen the full effects of an actual Town Hall 9 army, maybe it motivates you a little bit. We've talked about the previous items with the camps. We finished off with the camps, so now let's talk about those barracks because they are important as well. You have 4 standard barracks and 2 dark barracks. Now, obviously, the barracks goes up 1 level, and it does unlock the Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon is an amazing funneling troop. It is phenomenal. It's used from Town Hall 9 all the way to Town Hall 12. Heck, I still use it in Legend Link attacks. So definitely want to upgrade the barracks as soon as possible, as well as the dark barracks. Now, the dark barracks go up 2 levels. You unlock the Witch in the first upgrade, and in the next upgrade, you unlock the Lava Hound, which really comes into play when it comes to doing your Lalo attacks. So again, this is an important upgrade. Definitely slate it as one of your first top priority upgrades, and that's going to be in our line of succession when it comes to what we've currently got going on, and we're going to be working into those barracks as well as dark barracks and finaling it out with the Dark Spell Factory. That Dark Spell Factory, you do unlock the haste spell, which comes into play for the Lalo attacks, as well as the skeleton spell that really has multiple different diverse uses, and it's a really cool spell to have in your arsenal. So again, this is my top priority list right here of must-dos immediately. If you haven't started doing these upgrades, definitely rethink your strategy and come back and start working on those. Yes, your defenses are extremely important, but if you like to be successful in both farming attacks, your clan war attacks, your trophy pushing attacks, you definitely need to start upgrading these items first, and they are heavy on elixirs. So again, it's really difficult to decide. I'm going to probably go from here and start doing some more wall pieces, burn off some of this gold, and probably put my queen down to level 6, and that's pretty much going to wrap us up for today, guys. Hopefully you got something out of this video today, and if you have any other questions, drop them down in the comments below. If you need any additional strategy support, click one of those videos over there, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.